Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. It's me, Gorgeous Gold, coming on to do my weekly energy for my water signs. That is Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. This is meant to resonate with Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's a general reading, so it can apply to any area of your life. Just take what resonates and leave what does not. That being said, I do want to start by saying thank you to everybody that's been supporting me. I love you guys, and I'm so grateful. If you are new to this channel and this message resonates, then please make sure you hit that subscribe button, guys. Also, make sure you're liking these videos so that I can reach as many people in the collective as possible. All right, we're going to go ahead and jump right in. I want to ask the universe to place a bubble around me and anyone else that is tuning into these videos. Fill that bubble with bright white lights, 3 golden rings, and violet flames. May it shine so bright that nothing negative may ever attach. Okay, energy for my water signs. I got some new cards today. I'm so excited to use them. Okay, so we have the 6 of Spades, which is the 6 of Swords. 7 of Spades, which is the 7 of Swords in traditional tarot. Okay. We have the 7 of Diamonds, which is the 7 of Pentacles. Ace of Clubs is our outcome. And the 3 of Swords, the 3 of Spades. All right, guys. So, with the 6 of Swords being the first card to come out, there's a lot that you are moving away from. There's been some deception that took place because the 7 of Swords is a card of deception. The 7 of Swords is either you lying to yourself or someone lying to you, and you this week are taking charge of your life to move away from that energy. I do see this not being very easy, but there's something that you are working towards in this lifetime, and you really just don't have time anymore, or the space or the resources to carry these things with you that do not serve you. I do see that one person in the situation or something in the situation was showing itself to the other and revealing it, while the other was kind of hiding, remaining hidden, and just being really deceptive, being really secretive. And this could show up in the job or a relationship, however this applies to your life. Everyone's situation is different. And so if it would be a job, then this is kind of like you were giving your all to this job, and maybe your manager or your boss kept telling you, oh, we're going to work with you, or this year you're going to be promoted, and this time this is going to happen, like all these broken promises. But it's like someone was giving their all to the situation, making sure that they showed up on time, giving their best foot forward, and just constantly giving while the other one was remaining hidden. And it's not to say that there weren't feelings there, because with the 3 of Swords coming out, I do see a lot of heartbreak surrounding your reading. And I do feel that this can be coming from the job losing you, or from the other person that's losing you, or whatever it is that you're deciding to walk away from. But the truth of the matter is you're needing to be in control of your own emotions. With all of the swords that I see present, there's a lot of truth being revealed this week, and there's a lot of rapid movement and a lot of rapid changes. There also could be air signs involved in the situation. Air signs are Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So that could be in your chart, or that could be involved in the situation somehow, some way, in the other person's chart or in your manager's chart, whatever this may apply to. But either way, there's some rapid movement, and it's moving you straight to the space that you want to be in your life. You no longer have time to go back and continue to look back and find the answers to questions that you may never know. You don't even really honestly want to know about the deceptive energy. I feel like whoever's moving away from it is kind of like, okay, well, that took place. It is what it is. I can't focus on that anymore. I have to take what I know and move forward, move ahead in a new way. The 7 of Diamonds is in the center of your reading. So this is a week where you're going to be focused on your coin. It's like, okay, well, that happened. There's not shit that I could do to change it. I need to focus on what I'm building. I need to focus on where I'm going to move. I need to focus on the things in my life that I can control and how I want to navigate my life? What do I want out of my life? So it's like you're going to accept the situation for what it is. And although it may hurt, because for some of you guys, you were building for a future. There was a lot of plans being made. You were talking about doing this or talking about doing that. And if this is a job, it's like you were going to use this job and you wanted to stay there and promote all the way to the top. Like whatever this applies to, you didn't anticipate it ending. You thought that this was going to be something that at least you carried on for the next couple of years. You were making plans for this. And so you're going to take what you learned from the situation, as sad as it may be and as hard as it may be, and you're going to move forward and utilize everything that you learned from that entire situation to build something new, to build something that's more in alignment with you, to build something that matches the destiny that you planned for yourself. So everything is kind of working for a reason, and I do see that the universe placed you with this specific person or at this specific job so that you could wrap it up and so that you could learn some things so that you can move forward in life, and honestly so you can gauge kind of what it is that you want from a relationship or what it is that you want from a job or what it is that you're trying to build. Either way, you're taking the skills that you learned over there and using them to move forward in a new way. You're taking all of the deception that you've experienced in your life over this past cycle to create and build upon what you do want, instead of trying to remain stuck in what you do not want. With the Three of Swords coming out, straight up, all I feel with this card is heartbreak. It's like this is going to be a pretty painful week for you because you know that you have to move forward. And like I said, for a lot of you guys, this is not something that you wanted to do. So therefore, if we have to move away from something that we didn't want to move away from, or leave someone or something that we did not want to leave, that makes it that much harder to walk away. That makes the pain cut that much deeper inside of our bones and inside of our bodies. But it's okay. You're going to take the things that you've learned, you're going to move forward in a new way and in a new direction, and you're going to utilize this situation to build a new future for yourself, which is why you end with the Ace of Clubs, which in traditional tarot is the Ace of Wands. You end with the new beginning right there. So it's being able to see, okay, this didn't work out the way that I wanted it to. Now I need to gain all of the stability that I've been seeking and utilize it to move forward. I'm going to use this heartbreak. I'm going to channel all of this pain that I feel in my body right now to move forward. And like I said, for those of you guys that this is involving a person, this person, I do see them being very heartbroken, trying to contact you, trying to reach out to you, trying to do all of these things that get them back in your radar, get them back on your mind. And I just feel like whatever happened, whatever this deception was, it's like, you know what, this hurts and I don't want to do this, but I have no choice. Like, I can't keep you in my energetic field any longer. You no longer resonate with me, and I'm building on what does. And so this person may very well, you know, over the next couple of weeks not leave you alone. And for some of you guys, it could go on for months. It's like, this person might leave you alone for a little bit, but at the end of the day, they still contact you or still reach out to you months down the road, trying to be your friend or trying to connect. And it's like, nope, I'm done. So yeah, there's a lot going on. With the Six of Swords, it's clarified by the Strength card and the Five of Pentacles. Leo gang, somebody feels left out in the cold, and I'm guaranteeing you, if this is a relationship for you, then the person feels left out in the cold. But the fact of the matter was, it kind of feels like the tables turn. Someone tried to leave you high and dry, or leave you feeling stuck, leave you feeling left out in the cold, leave you feeling abandoned or burdened, and they didn't realize that you are made of strength. Your situations have always given you the bounce back to literally gauge everything that you need to move forward. And so you took that, where this person tried to leave you stuck out in the cold, and then boom, went forward straight ahead with that strength energy, exuberating strength, and showing that you have the power to overcome any obstacles, and that you have the power to really fully ground into your present moment and really fully ground into who you came here to be. So therefore you're moving away from those experiences where you weren't able to express your strength, where you weren't able to really hold on and ground yourself. So the Five of Pentacles energy, like I said, was intended for you, but it ended up reversing back to the other person or the other situation. Even if your job was like, well, either you're going to do this or we're going to fire you. It's like, okay, well, you're going to have to fire me then because whatever. And then they fire you and think that they leave you out high and dry. Meanwhile, another job offer comes in just like that. So your coins don't even get affected by it. Or you're able to draw unemployment until you find another job. Either way, what I'm seeing this as is just something planned on it hurting you in some way. But you had the strength to not give up and to know that that wasn't the end. So you bounced back immediately. The Seven of Swords was clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. So it's like once you move away from the deceptive energy this week and you decide to walk away and you decide to leave, either where you were lying to yourself or someone was lying to you or a job, whatever this is, when you decide to walk away from that, it brings you into fulfillment. Nine of Pentacles is fulfillment within. You know, it's seeds that you planted on your own. It's work that you did on your own to get to the space that you've gotten to. And it's knowing that because you built the security for yourself, nothing or no one outside of you can accept or not accept. No one or nothing outside of you can reflect or take that away from you. It cannot be taken away because you earned it for yourself. It cannot be, you know, just snatched away or the rug snatched from under your foot because you've built this foundation for yourself. You've earned this for yourself. You walked away for yourself. So therefore, you walking away, or even if it didn't seem that way, you didn't feel like you got to walk away, this person got the upper hand on you, you're still able to realize, okay, well, this happened, and because of that, I'm moving this way now. You're not going to get to sit here and affect me any longer. You're not going to get to sit here and leave me feeling stuck like Chuck. I'm moving forward. And because of this, I will find fulfillment for myself so that I don't find myself in the same kind of situation again. I'm going to invest in me in the same way that I invested in you and in the same way that I did this with you and blah, 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 blah. And so even if you're trying to contact me, even if this job is trying to, you know, get you to come back because they realized when you walked out the door, everything got shitty in that place of business, like they needed you, you're still not going to go back because you've already seen what happens over there. You've already seen when you invest in everything outside of yourself, you don't get back what you deserve. Which is why for the Seven of Pentacles, we have that Nine of Wands clarifying it. You've gone through a lot of battles this week, water signs, but not only this week. The past cycle that you are coming out of, you have gone through nothing but nonstop trials and tribulations, battle after battle after battle. And it feels like you've taken all of them. Each one may have beaten you at a different time because these wands are all different lengths. So every lesson that you've gone through may have hit you differently. But at the end of the day, you still never let the lesson see you falter. So it's like, okay, this happened, that's fine, I'm hurt by this, but I'm not going to take this just chin down. I'm not going to take this laying on the ground and just sitting here. No, I'm going to use this and I'm about to build. I'm about to use this to plant different seeds and be the wounded warrior. I can't fall down. And it's almost like I see you in this space of like, I've gone through too much to let this be the end all be all. I've gone through too much to let this person come in and destroy everything that I've worked for. I've gone through too much to let this job be the job that determines that I'm never going to get another job. Like, no, now I'm going to use this opportunity to grow and to be who I came in this planet to be, because I can't take this sitting down. It's time for me to start developing and growing for myself, and it's time for me to start taking care of my damn self, creating my inner fulfillment, which then, boom, the Three of Swords is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. So by you creating your own wish fulfillment and you creating that self-love and taking care of thyself, you start to see a lot of fruition, or a lot of abundance coming to fruition. You start to see a lot of the wishes that you have and the wants that you have been planting, these little seeds for romance and for success and abundance. You start to see them flowing in, and it's through this heartbreak. So it's like channeling the pain to create the beauty. You had all of this heartbreak, you had all of this pain, you had these tears that you've cried, but now use those things to know what you want moving forward. Use those things to know and honor every part of your being, knowing that next time when you have a gut feeling, or next time when something is taking place, you know that because you've learned those lessons. And sometimes that's what the universe puts us with certain people in certain situations for, is so that we can learn lessons from them, and then we use those lessons to move forward, which is then boom, why we have the Ace of Wands. Also, Leo gang. Again, Leo in this reading, so you could be dealing with the Leo, very significant Leo, whatever, you have Leo in your chart. That is clarified by the Death card and the Ten of Cups. So again, we have that wish fulfillment here. Now we have the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles on the table. We have two tens that are both the tens of abundance on the table. So this is feeling good and being good. You have that, not only the abundance coming in right here, but you have the family in both of these cards. You have the abundance and you have the love. You are happy. And it took you to go through what you went through to get to the other side of happiness. It took you going through what you went through to transform, to see that there was something wrong with the way that you were handling your business, to see that there was something wrong with you selling yourself short for a job or for something that you didn't even really want. You see, like, there's a lot that's been going on that people have been taking, water signs, that you knew wasn't in your best interest, but for some reason you just didn't want to believe it, or you just wanted to stick it out. But it's like now it's too little, too late. You're done. You are done. That job, whatever it is, you're like, F that, walking away. So I'm going to get a sacred, wow, that came out fast. We got a sacred rebels for you guys. Diving for light. Number 11. So, how brave you are. You are diving for light. It can be so much simpler to seek light in the heavenly, in that which is blissful, sweet, loving, and kind. To look for the light in that which is dark is an advanced task that only a rebellious and brave heart will attempt. You may not feel that you have taken such a journey by choice, yet you have taken this wise challenge on from deep within your soul. Your innermost being has evoked this situation in your life with the intention that you grow in power, wisdom, and creative juice. It also wants you to experience a bold and fearless trust in life and become further empowered to live with zest and courage. The Oracle of Diving for Light speaks of a time when you are called into darkness through life circumstances, situations, relationship challenges, or inner struggles that defy clear understanding. That darkness might be a creative block, a sense of being in a void, or feelings of depression, rage, sadness, fear, or anxiety. There may or may not be an obvious cause. The darkness might be generally accepted and socially acknowledged because there is a socially acceptable or obvious reason for it, such as death, divorce, or retrenchment. However, there may be no obvious justification for your experience of darkness. You might not need a reason to be able to accept it. Likewise, you may struggle to find an unconditional acceptance of your experience. Just know that you are actually on track and right where you need to be. Our creative process and our spiritual path go through a similar turning of will. There is spring and summer in the seasons of our soul as well as in the earthly ones. There is the autumn harvest and there's the death and inherent in winter. When energy is concentrated and pulled within to seek out the darkness where it can rest, regenerate, and simply be until the time is right for new life, energy and creative inspiration to burst forward. When diving for light, one must be willing to bear the darkness and understand it has a purpose, much like winter does upon the earth. It is not an error or through lack of consciousness that you are here now. It is a testament to your spiritual growth and creative process, not a sign that they are lacking or stalling. The healing process will help you with your inward plunging and to successfully navigate it. This oracle brings particular guidance that although you are powerful, you are also vulnerable at this time. You need to be alert to sabotage and criticism that may make your progress more difficult than it already is. That would be rather unnecessary. At least for some of the people around you might be more attached to the fear and doubt than they are to their faith in your process and the ways of creative, rebellious spiritual path that ask us to trust unconditionally. You don't need to carry their fear for them. They are free to respond as they wish, and whatever those responses are, they are part of their journey for them to work through. You also need to be vigilant against the darker forces within you. These are the voices that you may not expect, particularly if you are a pure-hearted being who typically resonates with love. These voices or feelings might surprise you with their dark intensity. They may be feelings of hate, terror, or of wanting only to sleep because anything further is all just too hard. They may contain vicious criticism of yourself or tell you that your inner creative work is pointless, unoriginal, not worth it, or stupid. These dark forces might try to tell you that you are on the wrong path, suggest that you will fail, or ask that with great contention, who the hell do you think you are? You must stay in your heart and not believe these dark forces. Stay in compassion. Fear creates the energy of anger, hate, and destructiveness. These forces are a part of life. We don't have to be frightened of them, nor do we need to deny their existence. We just need to hold compassion and be intelligently aware so we can avoid being seduced into the trap of needing to prove ourselves, or into the mistaken belief that we need to fight against darkness. It is just too easy to get caught up in trying to heal the dark. Darkness just is. Recognize it when it's there and be in your compassionate heart. All you need to do is make a choice. Will you stay in your heart, or will you be seduced by darkness and overcome by hate or sleepiness? Diving for light is a spiritual test and a threshold for all true creative work. We successfully navigate our way through this test and pass the threshold into new creative birth by staying connected to the light of compassion in our own hearts. It is not an easy test, but it is one that you must be ready for, otherwise it wouldn't be coming to you now. Just remember, it is the light of the heart that sustains. It exists within us always, even in the darkest depths of the unknown terrain. This oracle comes with a special message. There is a darkness within or around you that could become problematic if left unchecked. If for no particular reason you find yourself feeling angry, irritated, hopeless, or tired more easily than usual, unable to rest, or it is just too much effort to exercise or to take care of yourself, then this darkness is having an unnecessary effect on you. It is time to end that now from a place of compassion. You are learning this lesson and the unending power of compassion because you are ready for it. Feel honored by the lesson and stay humbly centered in your powerful, rebellious heart that refuses to be conquered by fear and remains faithful to love. All will be well. Wow, guys, that was deep, deep, deep. I hope that this message resonated with you guys. Please make sure you like this video and share it with anyone else that needs to hear it. Thank you so much. I'm sending you positive energy. Namaste.